Sit back, relax, and enjoy listening. The next morning brought a tense and unanimous decision within the group. After a late-night message from their CEO, the situation became clear. The crucial evidence they were hoping to present in court was not yet accessible. The CEO emphasized that acquiring the footage from another country would take more time than initially expected. In consultation with their lawyer, he also confirmed that today's court hearing could focus solely on requesting an extension, and RK's presence wouldn't be required. Given the media storm and heightened public attention surrounding RK, his safety was now the team's top priority. The resort provided the necessary privacy and security to protect RK, who was still recovering physically and mentally. After some discussion, the team agreed to send only Jill to accompany the lawyer to court. As the CEO advised, if the judge asked for RK's absence to be explained, they could truthfully say he was unwell. The rest of the team would stay back at the resort to care for RK and keep him away from further stress. The courtroom was alive with hushed murmurs, a stark contrast to the pounding in Jill's chest as he sat next to the lawyer. The air seemed charged with tension, but their task was simple: secure more time. The judge, imposing in their black robes, listened patiently as the lawyer presented their case. Jill sat quietly, his fists clenched under the table, praying the request would be granted. Despite the weight of the accusations, the lawyer's calm and precise arguments seemed to sway the court. After a few deliberations, the judge nodded in agreement, granting a 2-day extension for them to present evidence. Relieved but still restless, Jill followed the lawyer out of the courthouse. As Jill and the lawyer exited the courthouse after securing a 2-day extension, they were immediately swarmed by reporters shouting questions about RK. Cameras flashed, microphones were thrust into their faces, and the chaotic energy of the media felt suffocating. With the assistance of security, Jill and the lawyer managed to push through the crowd, offering no comments and keeping their focus on reaching the car. Once they passed the media frenzy and stepped into the quieter parking lot, as they approached the car, Jill's eyes caught a familiar face in the distance, the woman who had put all the allegations on RK. Her confident posture and smug expression set his blood boiling. Unable to control his emotions, he stopped in his tracks, glaring at her. "That's her," Jill hissed under his breath, his fists tightening. Before he could make another move, the lawyer grabbed his arm. "Jill, no. Don't make this worse," the lawyer said firmly. "Anything you do now will only give them more ammunition. We're already walking a fine line. Let me go." Jill snapped, his voice low but filled with rage. "I just want to know why she's doing this. Money? Fame? What does she want?" "Reckless actions won't help RK," the lawyer said, his grip tightening. "Control yourself, or you'll only make the case against him stronger." Jill took a deep breath, realizing the truth in the lawyer's words. With visible effort, he relaxed his posture. The lawyer let go of his arm, but kept a wary eye on him. Suddenly, a voice called out from behind them, cutting through the ambient noise of the street. "Where is RK?" The question froze them in their tracks. Jill and the lawyer turned to see the woman responsible for the allegations, standing a short distance away. Flanked by her lawyer and security guards, she radiated a cool confidence that only fueled Jill's simmering anger. "You," Jill spat, his eyes narrowing as he took a step forward. The woman smirked, folding her arms. "Who else would you expect?" she replied with an air of mock innocence. Jill's anger rose, but he clenched his fists, trying to maintain his composure. His voice trembled as he demanded, "Why are you doing this? What could RK have possibly done to deserve this?" The woman's expression shifted slightly, and for a brief moment, there was something almost human in her eyes. "I'm the one asking questions here," she said coldly. "Where is my RK? Why didn't he come? Is he all right?" Her words stunned Jill. "What do you mean, your RK?" He shot back, his voice sharp with disbelief. "He's not yours. You don't have any right to know where he is, or how he's doing. And you still haven't answered my question. Why are you doing this?" The woman's eyes darkened, her smirk disappearing as her jaw tightened. "Watch your mouth, Mr. Jill," she said icily. "You don't know anything about me or what I've been through." Jill was about to respond, but their lawyer stepped between them, sensing the argument was spiraling out of control. "This conversation is over," the lawyer said firmly, addressing the woman. "You have no right to question or harass us outside the courtroom." Without another word, the lawyer placed a hand on Jill's shoulder and guided him toward the car. Jill glanced back at the woman, his mind swirling with questions and frustration. As they drove away, he couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to her motives than she was letting on. Jill stood frozen, her words echoing in his mind. The lawyer placed a firm hand on his shoulder. "Don't let her get to you. This is exactly what she wants, to provoke a reaction, to make us lose focus. Keep your head in the game, Jill. RK needs you." Jill nodded silently, his resolve hardening. Whatever her motives were, he wouldn't let her win. They had 2 days to find the evidence that could clear RK's name, and he would do whatever it took to see justice served.